The thing I remember most about the first summer at Southridge was how excited Katie was to start teaching. There were many quiet summer days when I was the only one in the office and it's just me and the custodians here, when Katie would bounce in and tell me about something she was doing in her classroom and ask me questions. The only way I could describe her demeanor would be to say that she was just bubbling with excitement. Then once the school year started, she fell in love with her kids and her job. Her excitement showed through every day, from friendly greetings and hugs to the excitement in her voice when she would talk about her kids. She truly was a bright spot any day at Southridge. After the shock of the tragic accident this summer, the staff and the school shared ideas to find some way to honor Katie at Southridge and decided on this fairy tale or story garden. We felt the garden would be an annual reminder of Katie's bright spirit and love for children. In the spring of each year, the first grade will select a story, design a planting pattern, and select plants that best represent a favorite fairy tale or story. For this year, the second grade will get to help the first grade with this project. At this time, a couple of Katie's first grade teaching friends would like to share a few words.
Good morning. Mrs. Steinberg and I wrote a little something about Mrs. O'Keefe for you guys to interact with us, okay? So are you ready today? Yeah, everybody's ready to do a little something? All right, here we go.
So you knew Miss O'Keefe. You knew Miss O'Keefe if you knew she loved to pet people to show her affections. Reach over and kindly pet your neighbor on their shoulder.
You knew Miss O'Keefe, if you knew she graduated from the University of Wyoming. Clap along and sing the words, if you know them, to Cowboy Joe. No, wait, no, just a second. Here we go.
You knew Miss O'Keefe if you knew she gave the best hugs. Reach over and give your friends and neighbors a big old hug.
You knew Miss O'Keefe if you knew she loved football and her favorite team was the Denver Broncos. Dance along to the Broncos touchdown song.
You knew Miss O'Keefe if you knew how much she loved her dog Owsley. Pat your leg and whistle and call Owsley like he's standing in front of you.
You knew Miss O'Keefe if you knew how much she loved her family.
They're here with us today. Let's blow them a kiss.
You knew Miss O'Keefe if you knew how much she loved teaching at Southridge and how much she loved all of you. Let's show Miss O'Keefe how much we love her and miss her by letting our balloons go.
It looks like it's a little cool today for some of our balloons to take flight. We did just film this morning. This time, we'd like to invite any family members up that would like to say a few words. Guys, can you quiet down, please? Guys, quiet down, please. Thank you. This time we're going to invite the family up to say a few words.
Hi everybody, thank you for being here. I'm Matt, Katie's cousin, and I'd like to read a little letter that her father, my Uncle Bill, wrote to everybody. Thank you for honoring Katie Lynn with this memorial garden. It touches me deeply. I'm so blessed to have so many fond memories of Katie. If you knew Katie, you knew she had a special spirit. I hope you will carry on this spirit of love and understanding. See the potential in every individual. This memorial garden will help continue Katie's way of loving and accepting every student. Through this effort of yours, Katie will live on. My hope is from this lesson in life, I will become a more compassionate person. Thank you all for your love and support. I'm so grateful for your thoughtfulness and all your hard work. Thank you for caring so much about Katie, and may God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Katie's aunt, and I just want to thank Southridge for putting together this beautiful garden for her. And to thank you for letting us be a part of it. We feel very touched that we have a little piece of the garden here. And we hope that we can continue on and continue Katie's memory. I'm a classroom teacher myself in Denver, and it was really hard for me to walk into my classroom this year knowing how much Katie loved her job and feeling that I needed to honor her by really honoring my students and doing the best I can and funneling her spirit through my job this year. And so she's helping me be a better teacher. And I thank you for letting us be a part of this.
Thank you. I have a few more thank yous. I want to mention the O'Keefe family for all their support for the garden. Johnny Appleseed is a landscaping company. They donated all the dirt and really helped us along with this project. The Wyoming Dental Association, this bench right in front of me here, they donated. The Southridge PTO for all their work and support. The Air Gas Company for our helium this morning that we filled up our balloons with. And the NCSD maintenance team. And Scott Honkin, he was down in the Denver area a couple weeks ago and picked up these benches and showed up with the whole team and installed them for us. I also want to thank the many members of the Southridge staff, students, friends, and extended family members that donated or helped with the hours of work that went into this garden. Following our dedication here this morning, we'd also like to invite any of our guests that want to stay. We intentionally didn't plant all the flowers. I wanted to give you guys the opportunity. We have some flowers here and some open boxes if you want to plant some flowers this morning. And also if you want to come in and see the school, we'll take you through as a group if you want to come in the main office area, which is around the building. Or we can just step inside the library and start the tour there. We'll show you around a little bit if you want to see the school. So thank you all for coming out. We'll miss O'Keefe in many ways, and but every year I look forward to coming out here and seeing these flowers and being reminded of her spirit. So that concludes our program. Thank you all for coming out. Teachers, if you want to get your kiddos back to class, thanks again. And thank you guests for coming out and supporting Mrs. O'Keefe.